photo where we're talking shit about stuff.
You can talk about anybody you like, dear. Don't worry about it. I like to talk about people too. But I like to talk about people that I rather like. Yes, if you never find me talking badly about anyone, I don't do that. I know a lot of people, they are inclined that way, and it's even fodder for so-called comedy. But that's right. Ooh is right. But here's what I want to talk about. The guy, the man, Anthony Weiner. Our candidate. Right. Let's hear the chant, Birdie. Let's hear the chant, Birdie. Hey, what's happening? This thing doesn't go up any higher?
Hold the bottom when you turn it.
Would you what? Did you do what?
Hold the thing when you turn it.
Hold the bottom.
Hold the bottom when you turn it. All right, I'm gonna muddle in. I'm gonna muddle through. Anyway, so this thing about Anthony Weiner, you know, like being unqualified for the office of mayor, I don't agree with that. I don't agree. I got a buzz on my bell this morning.
Wow.
I know, it's quite unusual. But it happened. I'm testifying it happened.
Yeah.
So they buzzed me while I was actually talking to this guy. He's actually my connection. But I was talking to him, and the buzzer rang, and I said, "Excuse me," put the phone down, and went to the buzzer man. "Hi, we're with Christine Quinn. We want to know, are you still with Christine Quinn?"
Yeah.
And he is, but I said that I had to be honest, I'm undecided. Now, I didn't mention some interest in Anthony Weiner, which I felt. Now, what's the difference between sexting and texting? I thought that was cute. Okay, no, that's a mind stumbler. But I'm going to tell you why. Because when people are texting, when you're near them, when you're around them, they might just as well be sexting. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because it removes them from the immediate environment. They now are entering that other world. Now, it was said today to me by that same guy, after I talked to Christine Quinn's people, he says, Anthony Weiner, absolutely no. He's crazy. What did he do? He was recently caught sexting in some chambers with people. I mean, it was like an official area, and he was sexting.
Yes.
Now, let's hand it to him. I know, chant a little bit, and then, but you know what? I got a funny feeling about this. He's not going to go over. And simply because he's sexting. Now, I sex too. I told everybody I sex too. But I don't have a habit of it. I've done it. I may, have some fun once in a while. But I'm not going to do it every day. Apparently, Weiner is stuck in this sexting mode. But this still doesn't make me against him. But I'm kind of like, was leaning towards Christine Quinn before. Now, do anybody like Christine Quinn in here as well? One?
Wow.
I don't know.
Christine Quinn is a protege of Michael Bloomberg. So if you feel that the policies of Michael Bloomberg in the city were relatively positive, the influence is relatively positive, then you're a good shot going with Christine Quinn following up. She'll continue these policies. Now, there are good policies from the Bloomberg, I mean, let's face it. Notwithstanding, we have this friend of ours in jail because he was always fighting against Bloomberg and cursing him and doing everything else. That's Brodeur, crazy old Brodeur. He wound up back in the slammer, because he was opposing Mayor Bloomberg at every turn. But before that, he was opposing Giuliani, so he didn't care. Everybody was bad, but everybody is bad. Now, what did they have? When freaking, what's his place, running for controller, Spritzer, is pointing his finger at Wiener. You dirty boy. And Wiener is pointing back at Spitzer. You dirty. So who's dirtier, the pot or the kettle? You know what I'm talking about. Spitzer, yeah, but he will probably win, and I'm going to tell you why, because he's got a lot of money, a really lot of money. The other guys, they're not that rich. You know, for a while I was for de Blasio for about, half an hour, because I saw him in the paper, and he has a black wife.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, yay, hey, I'm down with this dude. Black wife, all right, and he's Italian. Now think about it. Italian with a black wife? That's pretty risque, right? Okay. Anyway, and he's gay also. Well, I'm even leaning more in his direction. But wait a second. How about the other guy? Bill Thompson. He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy, except he's a little, wuss. Okay, so wuss we can live without. But what about the Chinese guy, whom they decided not to give equal funding to? Because there was some question. Henry Lou.
John Lou.
What's his name?
John Lou, I think.
John Lou. Okay. Henry, John, Philip, David. What difference does it make? He's Lou. And Lou is the Chinese candidate. And boy, don't you think it's about time New York had a Chinese mayor? Yeah. I'm saying, Lou. Okay, let's split the ticket. Lou and Wiener, they can go into a runoff at the end. We'll see who really can misbehave. One guy is stealing money from somewhere, and the other guy is sexting. Now, whoa, that's a pair for you, huh? We're ready for this kind of stuff in New York. We've lived all these tame years without any kind of, gushy, cushy little stuff.
Oh, everyone's corrupt. Sexting and fucking...
That's lightweight.
Yeah.
Why are you getting so excited?
Whoa!
Yeah,
Wiener headquarters.
Wiener headquarters.
That was Nico! We should actually have a Chinese mayor. You know why? Because the oldest